afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the country you're from. My name is Joshua Fekes Quest. I am here with Reed Rapid Melton for another edition of the ULoL Campus Series, today being between Columbia College and Wisconsin Platteville University. How you doing, Rapid?
I'm doing fantastically, Fekes, and like at the beginning of a wedding, I'd like to let everyone know that we are gathered here today, dearly beloved, for some super sick League of Legends. Columbia College specifically, going to be maybe my favorites to come out on top today, but they're facing off because they are undefeated. So they've been going through a pretty rough schedule, and they've never been scratched. Now, because this is technically an early round 4 game, and there are only 5 teams that they do have to play, and the 5th team actually did give them a forfeit victory earlier. I think it was Lake Forest College. If they do win this game, and they'll actually go undefeated and come out in first place in their group. So really important, a lot on the line. They do have several challenger players, and they're going up against a college that I've only heard of once before, and that was when I Googled them yesterday to check out what was going on. These guys are a little bit less known. They're going to be on the right-hand side, and this is University of Wisconsin Platteville. So if you guys are from there, definitely get out there, spread the word, let people know, because you guys got a little bit of an uphill battle, and we have to actually talk about the League of Legends here with our first 3 bans coming out for both sides, and a Jace locked in for Columbus.
Yeah, Columbia College, they're heavily targeting J-Rod. He's actually a really huge Zyra player, can also play Malzahar with ease, no problem, and Camille being taken away from Dr. Snuffles, who's Dr. Snuffles is actually a Vi main, but has been playing a little bit of Camille as well. But yeah, Jace locked in first for Columbia. And that's going to be a Scion on Unbending Uncle, and that's another one. He's pretty tanky top laner. Scion is. I'm talking about Unbending Uncle. He plays tanky top laner, Scion and Maokai, but he also throws in Karthus and Rumble, which is the Karthus I've been seeing every now and then in high elo. It's interesting, but they're going to play it safe this time around and try to get themselves a victory and try to scratch Columbia College, scratch off that perfect streak that they're going with right now. Because yeah, like you said, if Columbia College wins this, they get out of the division untouched, and that's the goal for any team. So Columbia College, they want to 2-0 this one quickly.
All right, now some things to talk about. For Scion, you guys might look at that and think that's a little bit weird, but Scion's actually been being seen a little bit more frequently in professional competitive play. We'll talk about that as we get through the picks and bans, but thinking about this Yasuo pick, I don't think that's going to be very likely. With only 3 bans on both sides, whereas competitive play across the world to switch to 5 bans, a lot is going to get through here. Things like Kha'Zix, things like Malzahar, have been left open before. Things like Camille, we got a chance to see last week. So we do have 2 out of 3 of those champions banned away, and instead of the Ryze or the Yasuo, it's going to be a Talia locked in for Hollywood. When I was checking out his plays, I didn't actually think Talia was something we were going to see. It's like his 5th most played champion. It's pretty far down there, and it's just not something that we've seen a whole lot of.
Yeah, that one is interesting, but you can say the same for 4-1 Flame with Ziggs as well.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Yeah, we were looking at his as well. Of course, we looked at both of these. Do your research, as any good caster does. But yeah, Ziggs was not on 4-1 Flame's repertoire of champions, and I have to think of that. We wonder how much effectiveness he's going to be on Ziggs if he does lock this one in. Ziggs is a pretty big champion to play right now. You can take turrets extremely fast and push extremely fast. But a lot of people have been playing him ADC. I don't think we're going to be seeing that one here. If we do, again, I did not see Nestle actually play Ziggs during his during the off time in between games here. So we're going to see how it all pans out here. But he's going to switch over to Ahri, something a little bit more comfortable. Yeah.
I was actually expecting to see Ahri on the other side. Hollywood's a great Ahri player, so I would have expected to see that over there, but instead, we're going to be switching things up a little bit. Also, at Ziggs, like you said, could have been flexed into ADC, and then we get another top lane. Ashe, I never want to see that happen again. It was pretty rough, but this is an Urgot hover, and usually we don't talk about hovers, but I feel a little bit biased towards my main man, Urgot. It was a staple of shield compositions back in the day. You had players, guys like Keen, when he was playing mid lane, who just pioneered this champion as part of the meta, kind of forced it to work. Now, unfortunately, it's not a champion that we're going to be seeing anytime soon, unless it is one of those wacky pocket picks. And instead, we're just going to get that Jhin and a Morgana action. So, Jhin, very common. Morgana, not so much.
I mean, Morgana was, still popular last season, but she's been kind of replaced with these other supports. Nami, even more aggressive supports, actually really aggressive supports, Zyra, Malzahar. Morgana, you have to land that Q, or else you kind of just reset for another 6 or 7 seconds. But Lulu is actually somebody who's been buffed in the recent patch, and speaking of that, we all are on the newest patch, and Lulu is a pretty decently viable pick right now, especially if you want to try to protect a very immobile Ashe. Not a bad pick here if J-Rod picks this one up.
Gotta say, as far as immobile Ashes are concerned, you always want to give them a little bit of support. Now, it's going to mostly be the rest of the team just kind of diving on in, and when it comes to supporting your AD carry, Lulu has a lot of tools to do that. So pretty excited to see what is in store here, as we do have 2 very uncommon supports. We've got a very rough top lane matchup. Jace kind of bully Sion a little bit, but like I said, we've been seeing more and more of that champion, so we'll see how figured out that matchup can be. And of course, Rengar, one of the most banned junglers right now, up there with Kha'Zix. Kind of interesting to see both of those make it through, and gotta say, it's going to be a little bit interesting to see what Columbia College can do with their lineup here. Kind of an interesting way to see things work out, especially with Hollywood's Talia. But lots of exciting things left to come, Fat Guys.
Yeah, Columbia, they don't have much of a front line, which may be a problem if Wisconsin Platteville can get going. I mean, they have the Ahri, you can blow up pretty much anybody Foe and Flame throws a charm onto. So it's gonna be I mean, Columbia, they have to snowball this. Rengar, obviously, you get him going, he almost never stops. So this is gonna be interesting. Columbia, they have the track record behind them to back something like this up, but again, with no front line, it is always sort of risky going into a team that does have a front line. And we'll see how that one goes in just a few moments. We're going to go over to a quick commercial break, but before we do, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors, Twitch.tv. Thank you. I want to thank Twitch for sticking around with us for the last few years, the largest streaming platform available in how you're watching the ULoL Campus Series tonight. So thank you once again. Going on to Asus, they are actually back with us this year for the 2016 and 2017 season, helping innovate the gaming and esports industry with their wonderful products such as monitors, laptops, routers, GPUs, motherboards, and more. They're pretty fantastic. Go check them out. And last one, Band Gaming. They are the social app and the official social app for the CSL, with features such as creating groups, boards, calendar functions, polls, chats, and now even calls. So it's an easy choice for us, and we hope that it's an easy choice for you. Join the CSL community at band.us/@CStarLeague. Once again, my name is Joshua Fegas Quest here with Reed Rapid Melton, and we'll be back on the Rift in just a moment. Hello everyone and welcome to the Rift for game number 1 in the ULoL Campus Series, Week 3. This is just a group stage match between Columbia College and Wisconsin University. Actually, I think it's University of Wisconsin Platteville. My name is Joshua Fekes Quest. I am here with Reed Rapid Melton. Just gonna get the everything set up here. But as we see, Uncle, he may be walking into a little bit of trouble here. Actually has a flash out. And there's a ghost being...
Wow, yeah.
Hold on, there's a...
Actually, a ghost, but he doesn't actually even need to. Oh my god, just barely got in range there for that first blood. Fekes, I love the early aggression, but not a good start for Sion.
No, typically we used to see that sort of thing from a Sion whenever you took a Raptors. You can't really do that anymore, and of course that didn't get first blood over to your enemy like it did this time. So that is a first blood going over to Hollywood in the mid lane for Columbia College, and an assist going over for RJ, and that's in their jungle, and not to mention that's on the Rengar, so the assist isn't going to get him that much gold, but does give him a little bit of experience, so he might be able to get going on this jungle route a little bit faster.
Yeah, that is definitely very true. You never want to have a Rengar get an early start to his game, and of course for mid lane, that's double Doran's rings, so really going to be a big start there for Hollywood. Now, it's going to be a nevertheless, most difficult word to say. It's going to be interesting to see how this matchup goes, both mid lane and top lane, because watch what Misty Stumpy is doing. He's actually going to get a cheeky little cheesy start right in onto the Sion. He might actually be able to take him out again.
Well, Unbending Uncle's actually still going to try to fight this one, but I guess he didn't think he could go get away from that. But down at the bottom, Artemis got a kill onto Nestle already. J-Rod has a flash out. What is this game already? 3-0 before the 3-minute mark.
I mean, gotta say, man, this is this is one of the most dominant starts that we've ever seen. But this is Columbia College kind of doing what they do best. They're a very, very strong team. They're a college that has a collegiate esports program. It provides things like computers training and stuff like that for these collegiate athletes. They've got challenger players on their roster. They're undefeated this season. And this is kind of what you expect from a team that's illustrated that much dominance so far this season in the ULoL Campus Series.
Yeah, they actually sent a picture of their gaming. Hold on, a little bit of aggression in the top of their gaming area in the pre-lobby chat. It's a really nice setup. It's almost like a night lounge, but it's just filled with computers. It's really relaxing, and yeah, it's a place for them to train that their college has provided for them. So, yeah. You're seeing this sort of difference in the level whenever these colleges get involved with their esports programs and really up the quality that they give for the players, and it's showing right now. 3-0, already for 1.4K.
Oh, mid lane though, Hollywood.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's the problem. They actually get a little bit of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's actually gonna kill him here. Oh my, one shard off of picking up that kill. That's a little crazy here. Voan Flame gonna have to head back to base, but bottom lane there, Nestle is taking all the damage.
Nestle, he may be going down here. It's just a matter of time. There's the grenade. It's going to take out a kill, or pick up a kill for Artemis. That's a second kill already before the 4-minute mark in the bot lane.
Oh my god, we've got kills bottom lane. We got almost another kill coming in top lane as that Sion just really gets harassed down. That top lane matchup can actually go both ways. Either Sion just gets too tanky too quickly and Jace can just hit him, but it's like ramming your head into a door. Alternatively, what is happening is that Jace got the strong early start, and that allows him to bully this lane and probably put himself into a pretty good spot as long as he plays this correctly.
Unbending Uncle cannot even go to farm without taking an extreme amount of damage. Look at that. He just is relentless. Misty Stumpy throwing everything. Every time Unbending Uncle goes to melee a minion, he's getting an entire, about a third or 2/3 of his health bar taken down. So Unbending Uncle, he has to farm under turret and just wait, but it looks like Dr. Snuffles is in the top lane, looking to take out Misty Stumpy. Misses his Vault Breaker, does get the knockup on the Stumpy, and there's a flash. Are they going to be able to pick up this kill? No! Stumpy gets away!
God,
Red
you're
buff,
kidding
not
me!
enough. So Stumpy, he is going to get away, and now RJ's in the top lane. Maybe it'll pick up himself up a double kill here. He's going to get knocked up, but he's going to pick up the kill. RJ taking out Dr. Snuffles, and now RJ has to be on the, oh my god, he's gonna have to try to get out of here, but now Hollywood, he's rendezvousing. RJ, he's just gonna wait for that explosive plant and get out. So, my god, Some massive plays.
This is just incredible. You saw, actually, most importantly there, Hollywood on his way up, communicating to RJ, say, hey, come down this way. Because as a Rengar, you kind of want to stay near the bushes so you can get all those jump out plays. And it would have been really cool to see him outplay Sion that way. But, man, it's just really cool to see the synergy all the way working out. Now, Nestle.
Exhaust being thrown down. Yeah, Dark Binding again, this time on the J-Rod. This may be yet another kill. Even with the exhaust, he does go down due to the turret shot, though, so that is finally a shutdown going over to J-Rod, the support for University of Wisconsin Platteville.
Interestingly enough, Dean also died there at the end of that, so it wasn't exactly a very good trade. But you got to say, at this point, Columbia, I'm going to call them Columbus too for some reason. I've just got that in my brain. But Columbia are just kind of firing on all cylinders. And, oh, man, got to keep it careful there. Foe on Flame. This guy has gotten out with sub 100 HP like 3 times already this game. Oh, he's going to go back for more CS. That's a little greedy, my friend.
Look at the top lane, though. Unbending Uncle cannot catch a break. Hollywood, 1 auto attack. That's all it's going to take. Uses all to get into position. And now Dr. Snuffles, he's back there. He's going to get the retribution. That's a shutdown over to Wisconsin. So that is good. That's
all right.
Shutdowns.
I'm all right. You know, I'm feeling it. 10-3. Not that great a score, but look, bottom lane. There's maybe a chance to come back. Oh, there's the flash, the autos. That's J-Rod picking up the kill.
Yeah, very nice aggression from J-Rod. Saw an opportunity and struck. Going to be able to release some of that pressure in the bot lane, allow Nestle to pick up some of the CS that he's been missing because he died 3 times. And now it actually looks like Wisconsin is going to try to pick up the dragon. So this is actually working out all right for them so far. You know, given everything, they're trying to make the best out of what they have.
Yeah, and this is actually really intense because it's only about a 2,000 gold lead at 7 minutes into the game. Like, you could be 20-4 at this point, and I've seen pro games where this has happened, and then you realize, wait a second, it's so early game that it doesn't actually matter. Now, RJ jumping in. Look at that shield and Courage of the Colossus, man. RJ unable to get this big Rengar burst damage that he needs.
And that was a very nice play by J-Rod, turning the vicious Rengar into a cuddly little critter there. But now Hollywood, he's in the top lane. Unbending Uncle, he's already 0-4-0, but they're not satisfied with that. They want to keep going. There's no ultimate up from Hollywood. Hold on, there's a vault breaker, or Assault and Battery, I should say, onto RJ, but it looks like the charm was actually missed. So RJ, he's going to pick up the kill on the Dr. Snuffle, get into the bush, leap into Foe on Flame, pick up a double kill for himself.
Wow, and yeah, just really clutch Black Shield there as well from Dean coming up. The amount that individual players are doing on this Columbia roster is actually fairly low. The amount that they're doing together as a team is what is really setting them apart here. And from University of Wisconsin Platteville, I mean, you just got to look for some more coordination because right now I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, J-Rod, bless his heart, is a Lulu, 2-1-1 right now. He's trying to shield Nestle as much as he can, but whenever Artemis has the grenade and the 4th shot up from his auto attack, it just bursts through that shield and then a big chunk of Nestle's health bar. And he's actually going to hold on to the curtain call right now, knowing that J-Rod is going to be pretty much full health and standing right in front of Nestle. So we're just going to play a little bit slow, get a little bit more damage onto the bot lane. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, First Blood did go down for the turret, at least in the turret's case, I should say. So that is just a little bit more gold in the pocket of Columbia College.
It's actually kind of interesting with this new First Blood turret idea. People are like, well, turrets don't bleed, so we need to call it First, brick or something. I'm like, well, not only does calling it First Brick not make sense because they're made up of multiple bricks, but also, it's about, being able to understand that. And I feel like First Blood, you still get the idea, even though there's no blood in the turrets. Top lane though, Dr. Snuffle's coming in.
Yeah, Mr. Stumpy, Misty Stumpy, I should say, gets knocked up twice. This time by Uncle Finley's ultimate and his hammer. But
God.
Man, RJ, he doesn't care. He's coming in and just destroying. And meanwhile, in the bot lane, Nestle falls again. That was after the curtain call. So it was one kill going over to University of Wisconsin, but 3 for Columbia College.
Okay, let's just be real, Fekez. That Rengar damage was somewhat large. I would like to think... Yeah, that's a great way to describe it. RJ really starting to get off the ground here. He's in that Piper Cub, and it's speeding up towards the end of the runway, and it just starts taking off and hits that tailwind, and starts to really pick up speed, like you said. RJ really putting down the numbers, and it's easy to say, wow, that champion did a lot of damage. That's really cool, but it's all about how he was put in that position. So it's things like Misty Stumpy, even though he did get caught out, the communication's there to say, hey, you guys can come up and clean it up. Hollywood always on the roam, everywhere he needs to be. Great map awareness and communication there. So gotta say, Columbia really holding it down here. Can they take this red buff away?
Yeah, well, actually, there's a flash. Dark Second, he's going in there. He's going to take down RJ. Actually, Foe and Flame coming in, able to pick up that kill. But Hollywood, he might be able to get a retribution kill on here if he can get Dr. Snuffles. Actually does. And now, Misty Stumpy, he's there. He teleported into the mid lane.
Oh
Foe and
my
Flame
God.
flashing over to the red, but Misty Stumpy is in pursuit. Flashes into Foe and Flame, picks up that kill, and now Unbending Uncle, I should say. I think this is the first time I've said that he's actually escaped, but looks like Misty Stumpy may be trying to prove me wrong on that one. Not going to be able to do it. Unbending Uncle's walking all the way to his fountain. He wants to make sure 100% he's not going to die this time.
Yeah, this Mecha Scion skin, one of my favorite skins. It's so cool when he ults and turns into a train. Actually so sick. Scoreline, not so much. 0-5 really got off to a bad start in the beginning of the game. Went down to first blood, then kind of got cheesed out and taken down again very quickly after coming to lane at level 1, and just really never recovered from that. So, I mean, to some extent, he is a tank. He'll still be able to get those big initiations, but he's not going to be doing a whole lot else.
And you were actually talking about the amount of damage that's being dished out right now. And yeah, I mean, look at that champion, does a lot of damage, but look at the time. It just now hit 12 minutes, and even for a Rengar, RJ, be able to dish out that much damage, and he was doing that at about 10.5 minutes. I was noting that as the bot lane outer turret goes down. We'll get to that in a second. Nice black shield negating the enchanted crystal arrow. Dean, clutch play.
So sick.
Oh
That's
my
that
God.
interaction. That's why you pick that Morgana. Maybe not the most standard support, but into an Ashe, it just means she doesn't have an R button. But now, oh, here comes RJ.
Oh, little too
and there he goes.
overzealous there. Yeah, he got exhausted. That was a nice play by J-Rod. J-Rod, a huge playmaker, as much as he can. Dr. Snuffles, he is going to go down, but who it is actually going to be Artemis picking up that kill as a double kill. They're not going to get the triple kill because support on support. Dean picking up J-Rod in the end.
Scumbag Dean denies the triple, but he is putting down work. No amount of black shielding, though, could save RJ. But luckily, once again, the rest of this Columbia team there to support. And gotta say, the teamwork working out again. RJ maybe a little bit ahead of schedule there on the initiation. He is not Tank Rengar by any means. He does need that backup. But it's still looking pretty good for them. 20-7, great scoreline, and now finally, even though we're only 13 minutes in, a 10,000 gold lead, Fekez.
Yeah, this from the first minute, it has been nothing but kills for Columbia College. Yeah, like you said, 13 minutes, they have 20 kills. They're I mean, if they get any more kills, all they need are 6 more kills within the next. Well, right now, I guess it's not going to happen. There's only 5 champions, but they're really close to having 2 kills per minute if they really tried on this one, and they are, because they're taking down Foe and Flame. They still might have a chance of this one, but of course, as time goes on, you know, as math works out, it's going to be a little bit harder for them to get that double the ADA
watch
here,
out mid
but,
lane though. Dr.
Hollywood,
Snuffle.
he's going to go down, and he's going to still get a reaction kill. J-Rod going down, Unbending Uncle. He is going to ram right into Misty Stumpy, who survives, and another black shield, blocking another enchanted crystal arrow. Curtain call coming out, Nestle flashing out of the way, but it's only going to just help him for one shot.
Dean stole it!
Dean picking up that kill. What a champion.
Big plays there. Dean is like seriously starting to get closer to my MVP right now, Fekez. He's had those 2 sick enchanted crystal arrow blocks with his black shield. He's doing things like getting those last second KSs. Okay, now he's not gonna get the MVP off of that play, walking around. But here comes RJ looking to go back in again. Okay, he missed a couple of spells there. He's gonna be a cupcake underneath the turret, and now he's just walking around trying to not just make this look as bad as it.
Oh my God! He got it! Mission accomplished.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's mission impossible right there, Fekez.
Yeah, he wasn't
making
gonna get out of that. No.
No, but he did make the best out of a bad situation. To be fair, he did put himself in the bad situation. But you know, there's that famous. Is it Aristotle that said, "Know thyself"? You got to do it, and he did know exactly what he was capable of there.
So second dragon being picked up in this game, coincidentally by Wisconsin. So don't say they didn't focus objectives, because they have 100% of the dragons so far. But it's not really helping them too much here, as that Cloud Drake certainly isn't helping them this early game. And they're not staying alive long enough to really make use of this Ocean Drake, so I guess it's taken away from something. You know, it's always good to focus that even on a losing side. Like, you know, we can fix something later on, but we'll get to that in a second because I think someone's about to die. J-Rod, he gets dark bound. Oh, okay, well, he died before he even hit the ground from the seismic rupture of Hollywood. That was amazing to watch. And now, Enchanted Crystalline Arrow, it's actually going to whip this time. Double kill for Hollywood. And now it's a 5v3 into this top lane. And it looks like Thrill the Hunt coming in here.
He's coming through the turret here. Okay,
Yeah.
RJ.
J-Rod's not alive. He can actually do this.
I mean, Oscar Snuffles is down to half HP. He can go in if he wants, and he will!
Is he gonna go down? Dean! He picks up that kill with the Dark Binding. He's not gonna give anything to RJ.
Literally an hero coming in and making these big plays possible. Here comes Unbending Uncle. He's gonna get another big engage.
This is just fun to watch. Hollywood, he's trying to flash around the skill shots of Full One Flame and actually does pick up that kill. And now Unbending Uncle trying to get in the face of Columbia College as the health bars are relatively low. Dean the only one with a decently high health bar, but the damage is just not there to stop them from taking this inhibitor. So at 16 minutes and 48 seconds, top lane inhibitor is down. Columbia College, they are inside the base of University of Wisconsin-Platteville.
I swear, if there was a statistic for most time spent, oh no, flashing in Misty Stuff.
He's gonna get out because why not? Dean's there.
That's insane.
Hey,
If there was a statistic for most time spent unable to be crowd controlled, pretty sure RJ would have an insanely high number there. He's not even done just yet, Fekez.
No.
He's waiting with 500 health right off to the side, and he will ult once again.
Who's he gonna get? J-Rod is down. J-Rod's his Achilles heel right here, but he's gonna go on to Nestle, who doesn't die! Dr. Snuffles picking up that kill, but there's Hollywood with his proto belt able to pick up that kill.
No, actually, it's not a proto belt,
no,
Fekez. It's a GLP 800 there for the kill.
My bad.
It actually has more range than Proto Belt too, so it's able to shoot just far enough. And when it comes to just like throwing out shards, Hollywood is not only an Earthbender, but also apparently an Icebender with this skin. And we'll get the knockup! Oh my god!
So much
That
burst
seismic
damage.
shove. J-Rod didn't even see it coming. Hollywood on the other side of the wall, still able to pick up these kills.
Columbia College, they are still at the doorstep of University of Wisconsin-Platteville. They are coming into the mid lane now, shoving as much as they possibly can, poking down this turret ever so slightly. Hasn't had too much damage taken off of it, but now looks like they may be pinging for the bot lane inner turret. Or at least Dr. Snuffles was, and he's going to try to defend this one, but a teleport is coming in. Misty Stumpy, he could get in there and just completely deletes Dr. Snuffles, but he's actually going to absorb some of this turret damage as Dr. Snuffles goes in with the assault and battery, but it's all in vain. He is going to go down. RJ on the back lines. Who's he going to try to burst down? It's going to be J-Rod, but it's actually going to be picked up by Artemis in the back line from the curtain call. Nestle, he's there now. He's going to go down. I think that's a double kill for Misty Stumpy, and might be looking for another kill here, but gets charmed, and he is still not going to die. That's the double kill. My bad from earlier. Unbending Uncle, he's there, and now, is he going to be able to take down Misty Stumpy? He does, but he falls, of course, and that is an ace for Columbia College. It was a matter of time before we saw the ace rapid.
I mean, it's an ace in the base here, Fekez. In your face. That's what they were doing, just getting all up in there. 39, Fekez. 39 kills to 13.
One more. They have 2 per minute.
Yeah, that is...
It's insane.
It's a very telling stat for the status of this game. You guys are definitely getting your money's worth here. Well, it's actually no money, but you know, you get the idea. If you had to pay money to watch this game just like you do for other collegiate sports, it'd be money well spent. Maybe in the future that'll be the way things are, but for now you get to witness all this ULoL Campus Series goodness right here, the comfort of your home. Well, I'm betting Uncle's home is not a place that includes a lot of comfort right now, but
No.
he's had some struggles.
2 per minute. Columbia College has got 2 kills per minute. We're going to see if they can hold on to this one before either the turrets, the Nexus fall, or possibly a surrender vote. I never encourage a surrender vote. I mean, but if you're going to have one,
Okay, Columbia, I think it's time. Oh no,
Oh,
RJ's
yeah,
going
yeah. Oh
in.
my god, that's almost a double kill. Nestle, he's gonna go down. Dean with the dark binding. He picks that one up, and of course RJ does go down. He's been on a constant suicide mission almost for the last 10 minutes or so.
Okay. All right, well, we're not done yet, Fekez.
No, we're not. They're still gonna keep going. Dean has more kills to have.
I was gonna say, there's like so many champions that are still left alive. It's like inappropriate. Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Yeah, no, you can't 1v4. Misty
Yeah,
Stumpy,
Misty
you're powerful.
Stumpy don't want none of these hands right now when it
No.
comes to Dr. Snuffles Vi. He's gonna go for it here. Gonna get the big dunk on, but will he be able to secure this kill?
Now there's Dean. He gets the dark binding now. Misty Stumpy.
Are you serious?
Oh my god, that's just gonna set him up. No, he gets out of the charm with a flash. He's still gonna go down though. There's the exhaust. And finally a shutdown from 4-1 Flame. But Misty Stumpy's, he's back in there. He picks up the kill. It's hammer time.
Becca's, just make it stop. He's already dead. Oh,
No.
nice try there. Oh, Misty Stumpy. Picks his following.
J-Rod, he almost got that one. J-Rod was actually 2-1 and 4 at one time.
Oh, here comes RJ.
And
RJ looking for it.
Once I don't even think he got a combo off. I think he just did
The
like
bolo to the butt right there to pick up the kill.
Oh my god, Nestle goes down. Hollywood's legendary. It is still it's over 2 kills per minute now. 46 kills at 22 minutes.
It's almost 3 kills a minute,
Yeah,
Becca.
it's getting there. Yeah.
This game is actually somewhat ludicrous. Inappropriately high numbers of kills here. Hide your vision, avert your gaze. This is some rough stuff to watch here. And at long last, Fekez, with a total of 62 kills.
And this is that was finally over. That was the shortest 22 minutes I think I've ever casted of League of Legends. That was a one-sided stomp. I don't even know how we do analysis on that. I wanted to go down to items, but honestly, it was just from minute 1, and not even minute 1. It might have been pre-minute 1 from that first kill, giving RJ a little bit more experience. Hollywood that first blood, and he got the 2 Doran rings coming to mid lane. It was, I mean, it seemed almost essentially over by that point.
Yeah, I mean this game was essentially over at many points, Fekez. But not to belabor the point, this is a best of 3 series, and that means that Wisconsin Platteville do still have a chance to come back. Now they've definitely got to rally the troops, maybe go out and get a little bit of a pep talk. That's the great thing about colleges. You can have cheerleaders on hand just in case you get rolled one game. You can come back with some new and improved what do you call that? Morale. There you go.
Yeah,
Either way, that's gonna do it for our first game. I just got to get out of here and maybe calm myself down a little bit because we're gonna get ready for our second game in this best of 3. So in the meantime, get out there, get a drink, get some snacks. Tell your friends that the ULoL campus series is on. And if you guys are going to Columbia College or University of Wisconsin Platteville, support your collegiate athletes. Maybe walk by the rooms where they're playing and wave at them. If you guys happen to have some spare pom-poms, throw those in there too. We're going to be back. So while you guys are cheering, we're going to take a quick commercial break and return with our second game of this ULoL campus series best of 3.
Ben, Sam, and Ken are on separate journeys to defeat the menacing Vile Dragon. But let's just say luck isn't on their side. If only there was a way for them to find each other and band together. Well, that's why there's Band. It's a mobile app that allows people to come together using common interests. With Band, you can find fellow gamers, chat, schedule gaming sessions, and conduct polls. Stage epic battles with friends while sharing videos and photos along the way. So try Band today. Band. Be together.